What's up, everybody? Today I'm going to be doing a little experiment. We're going to be doing a slingshot power test as we're going to be putting the slingshot up against a coconut. Stick around. As always, I want to take a moment to greet everybody. I hope you're doing well. I want to thank all of my subscribers. I want to welcome all the new visitors here to 411 Outdoors. I hope you find this content helpful. Hope you find it enjoyable and resourceful. Let's get rolling. A while back when my channel first got started, I did a video that I think got a lot of views, had a lot of traction, a lot of comments, but the question was asked, can a slingshot be used in self-defense? And I think just about everybody that was involved in the comment section was like, absolutely, man, a slingshot is super dangerous, could absolutely be used as self-defense. The conclusion that I had come up with is that it's obviously would not be a primary go-to, but it absolutely could be used in some form or another if it had to be used as a weapon, because we all know that slingshots are very dangerous. I mean, we wear eye protection every time we get out and use one. I mean, I like to use hand protection when I'm shooting a slingshot. We know that a slingshot can inflict damage, and we also know that that damage can vary based on the bands and the ammo that we're using. And let's face it, we're living in a time where a lot of people are starting to believe that it could hit the fan, and they think far down the road, like, what if there's an ammo shortage? What if something like a slingshot is my only way to shoot? In some parts of the world, it is some people's only way to shoot. They're not allowed to have guns. And I think people are starting to think more and more about alternative to guns, and they're wanting to know what kind of damage these things can do. Today I'm going to be putting my Torque Slingshot with 1745 tubes up against a coconut. Now, why the Torque and why the loop tubes? Well, throughout my time of shooting, I've tried to haul a lot of different types of ammo, and a lot of times when I'm shooting 1/2-inch steel balls or heavier lead rounds, I need something like this. This allows me to launch that ammo at a decent distance and a good pace. It seems to be the most powerful option out of all the things that I've worked through. So this is what I'm going to be working with today. This is going to haul the lead ammo that I'm going to be shooting at the coconut. Now, I've been online doing some research with regards to the coconut in comparison to the human skull, and I stumbled upon this website where they had done some experimenting, and the conclusion that they had come to was that the coconut can be used as an inexpensive screening model of the human skull, but only to determine fractures by tools with a small striking surface, which is why I'm going to be using a slingshot round. All right, so we're going to start off using 1/2-inch steel. If I'm not satisfied with the damage, I'm going to switch to a lead round. This lead round is the same size as this 1/2-inch steel, but obviously it's going to be heavier. I think it's 12 millimeter. I could be wrong. Just know it's the same size as the 1/2-inch steel. Let's get rolling. All right, let's see what it did. So strangely enough, I'm not even seeing the mark on this thing anywhere. It looks unfazed. Let's switch to lead. So at least the lead round put a scratch on it, but not even a dent. I shot this thing with lead, 1745 tubes. Now, I've got a heavier set of loop tubes, and I'm gonna put those on, and I'm gonna see if I can increase the damage at all. These tubes right here seem to be a little bit more powerful. Let's just see what we can do. Oh, snap. All right, so the first 2 shots did not phase this coconut. I didn't even put a scratch on it with my steel round. My second round of lead did put a scratch on it. It did put like a scratch right here on the outside. But when I put these tubes on, which are more powerful than my 1745s, I bought these off Amazon, and I used a lead round, I cracked this coconut open, which makes a lot of sense. A while back, I used these tubes in a lead round to shoot an Ozark Trail type water thermos, very thick metal, and it dented it from the outside all the way through to the inside. So Shooting lead out of these tubes has been my most powerful, my most damaging slingshot to date, and it's also what cracked this coconut open. Now, not only did it crack the outer shell, but it has also cracked the inside as well. So this coconut has been cracked using these tubes and a lead round same size as a 1/2 inch steel. So very interesting stuff. I may try to shoot this one more time or just finish it off myself and enjoy it because I like coconut. All right, now for the spoils. I don't need to shoot this again. It's already been damaged and you know, seems to be in pretty rotten shape. Ugh. I think we got us a nasty one here. Well, nevertheless, it has been busted. The loop tubes that I bought from Amazon, I got a pack of these. I think it was 5 in a pack for about $8. These tubes with lead are very, very destructive. And I'm mostly talking about apocalypse style slingshot usage. I'm not talking about your hunting setup for small game. This would be overkill for small game, but this would be a pretty handy weapon if you didn't have a gun and this was all you could shoot. Boy, you wouldn't want to get caught with this because it pretty much decimated this coconut. It cracked it pretty much all the way through the outer edge and the inside as well. So I hope you enjoyed this experiment. I'm very happy with the way it turned out. I didn't know how this was going to go, but I wanted to give it a shot, and I have learned a lot. Thanks so much for watching, and take care.